Neil is with us. Neil is in Nashville. If I hit the right button, he would be. Try it again. Let's see. There he is. Hey, Neil. How are you?
Hey, great, thanks. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Well, just wanted to thank you for your awesome advice through the years. My wife and I have been debt-free for 5 years, and
Cool.
we're on the investment step.
Great.
And, so my question is, we're going to get a fairly sizable inheritance in a few months, and we want to pay off our house.
Cool.
And that will pretty much cover the balance of the mortgage. And my question is, there's just been different schools of advice that we've had about like maybe taking some of it, investing, half pay off, just invest the whole thing, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
But we like being debt free, and we want to pay off our house.
Good. Do it.
So, yeah, okay.
Good. What do you owe on it?
$240,000.
Okay. Good. And how much is the inheritance?
Roughly about $250,000.
Okay. Who
Depending on
passed
after
away?
My mother.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay.
So, was she good with money?
Oh God, no.
Where did she get
She was really
$250,000 to leave you?
My son helped actually. They sold her place when she moved into care home,
Mm-hmm.
and
So she just had a house that's what this
Yes.
came from. Okay.
That's correct. Yes,
Right.
and then she was
So
in a home.
one
for
of the
a
ways I
couple of years.
judge stuff like this, assuming the person was a functional person, I always ask myself, is Mom, in this case, in heaven smiling when I pay off my house?
I would think she would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe another way is Mom in heaven smiling to knowing that her son is free. His spirit is lifted. He's sleeping deeper in the night. His marriage is going full throttle. Right? What does paying off the house mean to you and your wife?
Means being even more debt free.
There you go.
Yeah.
Than we already are.
Yeah.
So.
And it's stable, and you don't have to
Right.
worry about the next variant coming through or whatever. You're not at least
Right.
not. You might medically have to worry about it, but financially you don't have to worry about it. So that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
So it's a whole different thing,
Yeah.
right? So way to go, man.
Yeah.
So let me back up just 2 steps then. The decision's made, and you knew what to do. You just need somebody to say it out loud, okay? Now, but let's not like you're going to convince the other people necessarily, because they've already got their opinions, and usually those convinced against their will are of the same opinion still. But let me tell you what the data says, not what someone with an opinion says. The data says this. We did the largest study of millionaires in North America ever done. Over 10,000 of them. In-depth, airtight research. Almost 70 to 80% of them, which is most of them, followed this simple case study. They sounded like this, okay? It took them 12 to 17 years to get there. In your case, you got an inheritance. They didn't, okay?
Right.
But in almost every case, they had 2 things that made them hit $1 million net worth. They had a beefy, well-funded retirement account, their 401k, their Roth IRAs, and that kind of stuff, and a paid-for house.
Right.
More millionaires were created by that combination than any other thing we found anywhere. More than entrepreneurism, more than gold or Bitcoin, which precisely 0% was the precise percent that did that. More than I borrowed on my house to invest, and the money I made on investments made me a millionaire, which is what's being proposed to you that you should do, but your heart told you didn't want to. And my point is, the data says that you're right, and whoever's making that proposal to you is wrong.
Right.
If that gives you any further comfort on the decision that you've already made. So data, is truth. Truth is an important thing when you're dialing these things in.
But it's not helpful when you want to buy a new truck, Dave. Can't stand data when it goes against what I want it to say.
Yeah.